Michelle, an Adult Services Librarian, and my pick of the week is Nothing to See Here by Kevin Wilson. It's the story of Lillian, a young woman who grows to find meaning in her life while watching over her best friend's stepchildren. Lest that sound a little too maudlin for you, here's the catch. These children, they can spontaneously combust. That's right, their skin lights on fire whenever they're agitated. The passages that describe this remarkable but disturbing ability are so enchanting they're a joy to read. Plus, the absurd premise will have you laughing throughout, despite life's cruelties, of which there are many. Nothing to See Here is a literary novel, and it's a unique examination of how trauma manifests in children and how adults can exacerbate that pain. It's a character study, so it's a little light on plot, and you spend a lot of time in Lillian's head, where she uses unflinching prose to describe the ins and outs of dysfunctional wealth. What really drove this book home for me was how, even though no one in these pages is winning Parent of the Year, the book ultimately shows that you don't have to be a perfect parent to be a loving one.
Hi everybody, Diane here to talk to you about one of my very favorite books. Last year during COVID, I did something I never do. I went to the new bookshelf. I picked up 3 books with my eyes closed. And that sounds kind of crazy, but I didn't know what I wanted to read and I was having trouble concentrating. One of the books I picked up was this one, The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. And I was so unimpressed with it that I saved it for last. And let me tell you, I fell in love with this book. It was my favorite book for 2020. I recommend it to teenagers. I recommend it to adults. My book discussion group read it and also loved it. You can still see my little tabs and notes from when I discussed it with my book group. I recommend this for everybody. Please pick it up. It's currently checked out. That's why I have my personal copy here. But please take a look for it. If you're interested in other books by T.J. Klune, we have The Extraordinaires in our teen collection. That's #1 in the series. Flash Fire is #2. And also T.J. Klune's next book after this one for adults is Under the Whispering Door, which should be published very soon. So please take a look for it. And if you need any other recommendations, I'm here every day. Happy reading.
Hey, I'm Stacey, the Teen Services Library Assistant. Did you know that I co-host a podcast with Melissa Mannon from Goffstown High School? It is called the Curious Reader Podcast, and it's for you teens and anyone else who loves young adult books. We pick a book, we tell you a little bit about it, tell you what you enjoyed about it, and then we go beyond the book as we discuss the curious things we wanted to research. So, I hope you take a listen at podbean.com or on your favorite podcast app.
Hi, I am Patty Pennick, Head of Youth Services at the Goffstown Public Library, and today I'm excited to share with you my pick of the week. It is a picture book, a new picture book called Blue Floats Away, and it's written by Travis Jonker. And I love it because it's a STEM-related topic talking about the water cycle. So the story starts with Blue, who's a little iceberg in the North Pole living with his parents, and suddenly, through no fault of his own, he's set off on a journey southward. He goes through lots of different transformations. He melts, he turns into precipitation, all those things we know about the water cycle. And kids follow along, entertained by his journey, rooting for him to get back home to his parents, also learning about the water cycle. So next time you're in the library, stop in and check it out.